So the Fergie hairdryer thing, was that sort of overstated? Did you,
No.
Did you witness it a few times? Did you receive it a few times?
No, all the time. But you get kind of you got a coping strategy to it. The first one you get that it was, and this is the measure of someone who's so competitive that they want to win at everything, not just at football, but win all the time. And it was a pre-season game. I'd seen him doing it a couple of times when we were in Scandinavia to some of the other players, and it was quite terrifying, because up to that point, it'd been all nice Fergie and it romanced you to kind of get you signed and all that, and then all of a sudden it turns into this devil. And I thought, such a bit harsh to me pre-season. And we'd played in Windsor Park against the League of Ireland select in the north. And we drew 0-0, and I thought I'd done quite well. I thought pre-season, this is for getting you fit. And he came in at the end of the game and just lost it. And he got to me and just ripped shreds off me, and I, unbeknown again, naively, stupidly, I'd swapped my shirt with one of the League of Ireland players who's come up and said, like, I'm a big United fan. He went, I'm like, all right, like, no problem. Nobody ever said, because at Celtic they were a bit more generous than that. And I'm the only one sitting there. I've got this green top over my shoulder. No top. And then he just said, where's your fucking shirt? And I went, I've swapped it. Oh well, he just. Who do you think you are? Do you think is that your shirt? You think you deserve it? You deserve it? You don't, let me tell you, you don't deserve it. The way you're going to play like that, you'll never be a player and all that. And I'm like, I'm not sure I can put up with this, Anyway, finishes. And then I'd make another error, which I've never, ever done again, never did again. I put it on my hand and he'd finished everything, and he turns around, he's still staring, his face is still bright red, still raging. And I go, what the fuck is it? I goes, Gaffer, will I go and ask for it back? And he just looked at me and just went, you fucking stupid bastard. And I was like, I'm never ever going to say anything again back to him. I thought, I can't go with this. This is pre-season. What's it going to be like when it gets to?
I know.
I tell you what, I've worked with I've worked with some scary bosses over the years. I've worked with some newspaper editors, absolutely terrifying me. But even just you telling that story there, I'm sitting here shaking.
Were you there with the Beckham thing when the ball kicked off? He hit Beckham.
No, I was outside. I was in the. I was outside then. I know all the things that happened and all that, but that was a complete.
Of course,
it was an accident. They flung the.
Have you seen Fergie and training?
Did they fling it or kick it?
He was
Fergie was never a good player anyway.
No, he was. If you'd have seen him in training and all that, he was enthusiastic and running around and all that kind of thing, and no strength in him. There's no strength in him, and it was just a complete fluke. He kicks it. He just raging, and he launches his foot in it and just went. And the thing is, a lot of the time, because you're concentrating on him, you wouldn't notice some consequences, because he used to throw all sorts of things. He'd throw cups of tea and all that kind of thing. He'd swipe all of them. They used to bring food into the dressing room after the games. He'd swipe it all over the place and all that, And the people behind it, he was like this side would get covered in bread and all that. He couldn't move until he'd gone out, because he thought, if I move, I'm going to get it, And it caught him in the head. And David I think, made a bit more of it than it actually turned out to be, But they had at that particular time, they had a fractious relationship, But he just wanted the best out of the players, and that was something. I don't think he didn't mean it, because if it had meant it, he'd have hit Gary Neville.
Some of the boys at Man United, Sharpie and all that, they were telling me that Fergie was just, he'd come down on everyone if you don't wear the right things and all that. But when he came to Cantona, he was Sharpie, a bit softer.
But that's the kind about managing. We were chatting earlier about management, manager styles, and if you've got a player who's an influential player, who's a game-changing player. So Cantona was a game-changing player, and the thing with Sharpie was Sharpie always got caught. Giggsy was nearly there all the time. Every situation, but Giggsy was kind of fucking. He was like Batman or something like that. He could just fucking disappear into the shadows, and Sharpie was there, caught in the spotlight, he was hand in the jar, And there was we used to, when again as a result of success, you would the summer pre-season, the local authority, so there was Trafford and Manchester would have a civic reception for you where you had to go along. Manager made you go along to sit with boring politicians right? And these other dignitaries, right, in a way, hated it, right? But he told you had to go and you had to wear suit, but whatever he says, suit, whatever. Now Sharpie comes in and he's wearing a suit, which is not. It's a bit. It's a young guy. He's a young guy. It's a bit of a, but it's not at all.
No,
really outrageous, and it's not as if it's a whole white suit. He's coming.
It's not the Spice Boys type thing, though.
No, not like. But it's a bit, just a nice. But he decided because it was like Sharpie, and I was having it. So this is in the champagne section before he goes over and drags him over to the corner and fucking berates him for having this suit on, and these Sharpie's going, "Oh, I said, I've only got this and I just, you know why you always fucking doing that shit? It's always fucking you. Why is it fucking you? Anyway, so." And another thing about Fergie was you had to be on time, but Eric's late, right? So he's late. So anyway, we're thinking, he's late. He's late. He's going to get something for being late, Anyway, he comes in, and he's standing next to me and Brian Robson, and Steve Bruce, and he comes in, and he's got a blue suit on, very blue suit on, no tie, white shirt, collar up, and bright red leather high top Nikes on, and we're going, the fuck is he going? Sharpie's going, pointing and all that kind of thing, and Fergie looks at him and goes, Eric, what a boy, yeah.
That's what he told me.
Sharpie's like that.
What a boy.
What the fuck?
Oh dear. Was Cantona your roommate? Did you share with him?
No, I don't think he would have had me. He's very good at working out exactly what kind of characters people were and all that. So he shared a room with Peter Schmeichel.
Yeah.
Because I always looking for ways to entertain myself, so I don't think he would have taken the chance of being in a roommate of mine,
No.
Yeah. Did you find ways of entertaining yourself?
All the time, yes.
So, the 2 assists. So you made the point earlier about the only time you see yourself in Sky Sports is when with these 2
assists. It's good now. Like years going on about that stuff there, but I look at it this way: is that I played in a game that if everybody who said they were at the game at Love Street in 1986, there was 113,000 at the game.
Yeah, of course it was.
Now, it's wonderful. I was just thinking about coming down to be involved in. You were playing in the centenary season. It's wonderful to be involved in a season that you win the league that's so memorable.
Yeah.
Right. So you could have been just playing in that particular game and they don't forget.
Yeah.
And I think it's great to be involved in the whole process of that. So in 1986, I missed a penalty at Highbury. I was responsible for a 20-man brawl against Arsenal.
You did kick Nigel Winterburn on the back.
It was a 20-man brawl at Old Trafford. I passed the ball to, when I call him sometimes the Spice Boy, I passed the ball to some French guy. And that's my career, really. That's all anybody ever wants to talk about.
Tell me, when you passed the ball to Beckham in his own half, please tell me you said shoot.
No, it's worse. No, because you got to go back to what you're saying. So the game's virtually over at Sellers Park. You're playing in Wimbledon at Sam, and the game's over. Right, it's an armed sub, and the manager. So Fergie turns around and says, "Look, I'm going to put you on. The game's that I want you to go and calm things down. Just get the ball, just keep the ball, dictate the pace of the ball, right? And I'll take instructions. I'll always listen to what he says. I get on the pitch. The ball comes to me. I roll it to David, and this is in our centre circle. I run round behind him, expect him just to roll the ball back to me to side, and I can pass the ball to Dennis Irwin, and we can build up some play towards them, right? And then we'll play out the rest of the game. And as I pass the ball to him and I go around and I turn around and look, I'm going,
he's going to shoot.
Fucking hell, he's going to shoot. I'm thinking, he's fucking, don't shoot. Anyway, he fucking shoots, doesn't he? So I'm like, and it's quite far away, and we had always at Sellers Park, load of away fans, always, majority of fans there. So a load of them are behind the goals. And I'm going, fucking hell, it's not bad, that. And you're watching the goalie, he thinks it's not bad either, right? Anyway, the supporters fucking go up, don't they? Behind the goals, don't they? I think, fuck, and you jump on his back, right? Yeah. But I didn't jump on his back. I'm looking, the only thing I can think about, fuck's sake.
You'd have missed that.
Scottish goalkeeper.
Neil Sullivan.
So, was it? I never even thought of that.
That was in my head, right? And then I'm thinking, he's going to go fucking mental, by the way.
If you can imagine if he missed it.
He's just going to mental. He did anyway.
Did he?
Then I'm thinking, he's told me what to do, and I know he scored, but it's not that's not the instruction. Right? I think, I'm going to get a hairdryer for fucking passing the ball to him, right? So he has a go at me, right? And has a go at me, then he has a go. He just goes, don't you ever fucking try that again. Don't ever fucking try that again. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Right.
So that Fergie said that to David Beckham
after the game, man.
But I think because he fell out with that team, didn't he?
He just.
But he was painful. He was very young at that point.
I got it for not following instructions.
But it's one of them.
He said, "What are you doing? Pass the ball to him."
Just like we were talking about at the beginning. We're talking about it's entertainment. They don't. I mean, that's the entertainment. If ever there's one and he wants to stop it.
It's funny. It came off from him. It's something that I think he tried all the time in training and different things, but it came off in a game, and it came off in a game like that. And I jumped up on his back, which I regret because it might be one less thing for people to see me involved in, But, so it's I was a master of a 13-inch pass.